This is the Boston Celtics newsfeed on CLNS Radio. Today is Saturday, April 1st, 2017. This is Mike Walsh reporting for CLNS Radio, the leading online provider of audiovisual coverage for the Boston Celtics. After a not exactly confidence-building one-point win over the lowly Orlando Magic, the Celtics do remain in first place in the Eastern Conference, a half game ahead of Cleveland, which demolished Philadelphia Friday night thanks to a 117-116 squeaker at TD Garden. The Celtics had 35 points from Isaiah Thomas and 4 or more from all 10 players who saw the court to overcome the Magic. Aaron Gordon had a monster night for Orlando, pacing the team with 32 points and 16 rebounds. Young point guard Elfrid Payton had 12 points, 15 assists, and 9 rebounds with Avery Bradley sidelined yet again. With Toronto getting the better of Indiana and Washington falling at Utah, the Wizards and Raptors are now tied for third in the East with matching 46 and 30 records. All 4 of the top teams in the East are off Saturday. Bradley missed the Celtics game Friday night with a reported illness. Bradley was hospitalized last weekend with a stomach bug, and that appears to have returned. Though he hasn't been forced back to the hospital, Mike Petraglia of WEEI reports that the veteran guard will not travel with the team to New York City for Sunday's tilt against the Knicks. Bradley has already missed 26 games this season with a myriad of injuries and illnesses. Guerschon Yabusele made his pro debut stateside last night with the Maine Red Claws in a 122-105 loss at Greensboro. The Celtics' number 16 overall pick last summer went for 17 points and 9 rebounds and shot 9 of 10 from the free throw line. In a piece for the Boston Herald, Steve Bulpett quotes Celtics assistant GM Mike Zarin as saying, "I've got to watch the rest of it, but it looks like he's moving well, which is good. He doesn't look out of place on the court, and he hasn't played in a month, and not with this level of guys since summer," end quote. Unfortunately for the Red Claws, fellow rookies Abdel Nader and Demetrius Jackson combined to shoot just 6 of 24 from the field in the game. Still, thanks to a Delaware loss, the Red Claws managed to clinch a playoff spot for the 3rd straight season. They also notched a D-League Atlantic Division title. Maine wraps up its regular season tonight with a game at the Windy City Bowls. The Basketball Hall of Fame released its 2017 class on Saturday. Former NBA star Tracy McGrady, University of Kansas coach Bill Self, UConn and WNBA star and Olympic gold medalist Rebecca Lobo, Notre Dame women's head coach Muffet McGraw, and Robert Hughes, a high school coach in Texas, will all make their way to Springfield. Joining them in the class of 2017 will be Jerry Krause, who built much of Michael Jordan's Bulls teams, George McGinnis, Tom Jernstedt, Nikos Gallus, and Harlem Globetrotters Zach Clayton and Manny Jackson. The Celtics are off Saturday night, but there are 5 NBA games going on, along with the NCAA men's basketball Final Four. In college action, South Carolina faces Gonzaga at 6:09 p.m., followed by North Carolina and Oregon, tipping off at 8:49 p.m. Eastern. Both games are on CBS. Boston returns to action against the Knicks at 1 p.m. Eastern tomorrow at Madison Square Garden. Larry H. Russell has your Sunday preview as part of the newest episode of Celtics Beat on CLNS Radio. Celtics newsfeed is being powered by the SeatGeek ticketing app. That's the smartest and easiest way to buy and sell sports and concert tickets. You can get a $20 rebate on your first purchase by downloading the free SeatGeek app to your phone. Just go to the settings tab, click add a promo code, and enter the code CELTSNEWS, that's CELTS News, all one word, for a $20 rebate, and so SeatGeek knows we sent you. To stay up to speed on the 17-time world champions, follow CLNSradio.com on Twitter at CLNS Radio, and be sure to subscribe to the Celtics newsfeed both on iTunes and Stitcher, as well as the CLNS Radio mobile podcast app. This has been Mike Walsh for Celtics Newsfeed.